everybody, and welcome to another episode of Heat. My name is Botch, and in today's episode, I thought we might work on putting together a sort of a spare building over here, like an auxiliary building. And my idea is this building is going to be for really two purposes. The first being it's going to be an armory, so I'm going to have the armory. Workshop, to make guns and ammo, and then also the larger machine that we had talked about before. I think it's in here, the ironworks, so that we can make cannons at some future point. But we need a big building because it is really just it's a big machine. And it's going to take up a lot of space. Plus, I'd like to have some farm animals. I was thinking about having some cows and some sheep and some other things, and so I thought, well, let's just use this open space over here and put it all over there. The farm is all grown in. I've taken a look at it today, and it looks like all the strawberries are all here. It looks like the cotton's all here, and this harvest will represent the last harvest of these particular crops. I'm not super interested in getting those right away just because we don't really need the money right now, and it's just time that I don't want to spend on it. So I'm going to probably leave that there for now, but it's something that we can do later. You can also see that I've done a little bit of work off camera, and most of that had to do with really just getting some of the grind done ahead of this episode, so that I was prepared to try to get started on this. I don't anticipate necessarily finishing the building. I suppose it's possible, but I don't think so. But a lot of the things that had to be done ahead of time just took a lot of time and effort to do. Like, for instance, I have a stockpile over here with some timber. We have almost 500 timber already pre-made. That took a lot of time and effort, of course. And so I've gotten my ducks in a row, and so now it's time to go ahead and get started building. So let's go ahead and do that. Before I can really begin, I need to repair my axes, because really both of them are near broken. This one's already broken. So let's go ahead and get that started. I need 2 more iron apparently. Okay. I bought iron mostly because I'm lazy and I didn't want to go find it. So I'll just buy a couple more. We got tons of money right now, so I'm not too concerned about it. Plus, I've picked up a number of additional treasure maps. So if we need more money, it's all out there. The tree elves have been good to us. So. And I've been, selling things along the way as I get things, so that kind of keeps us afloat. Another thing that I did, and you may not have noticed yet, but I went ahead and made a whole bunch of these little sconces and put them on all around the house at all 3 levels and the outside. In fact, there's even a couple of them pre-made for the building that we're about to make. And so now I don't have to turn on my headlight necessarily in order to see inside the building. I can just turn these on. And in order to power those, you need kerosene. So I went ahead and made another laboratory and upgraded that so I can make the kerosene formula. And that kerosene formula then gets processed inside of a distillery, which is also upgraded. And so I processed a whole lot of kerosene ahead of time, and I've already filled up all of the lamps 100%, and I've still got a lot of kerosene left over here, so we should be good for lighting. I should be able to turn them on and keep them on, throughout the night without any any trouble at all. The other thing I've been kind of working on in the background here is processing steel. And it just takes a long time. You not only just to make the steel, this is the formula for the steel, but then also then to smelt it all. This stuff has already been processed twice. Meaning I filled up the fire and let it burn all the way twice, and I still haven't smelted all the steel. So it just takes an enormous amount of time. And if you'll recall from our research menu, a lot of these things require steel to research, and then you need more steel in order to make it. The water source outside required like 10 steel bars. So, and I think the smithies required steel for their upgrades. So we'll definitely use it, and I'll probably be processing some more. In fact, I'll probably want to get those fires started and get them burning, but I'll do that in a little bit. For now, let's get what we need. We were going to repair our axe. Let's stay on target here. Let's see. Go back up. This should probably be, yeah, it's getting close. I'll just let that process while we go out and stow some of that charcoal, pick up some sticks. We're going to need our planter again. Now, I mean, you could just build straight to timber if you have plenty of timber and you know just what you want to make. So you can see I have some steel already made. But I don't really know exactly what I want to make. I have an idea kind of in my head, and so I'm going to wing it for the most part as far as like putting it all down, putting it all together, but I'm going to do that in sticks so that if I make a mistake or if I don't quite like it after I've got it put together, then I can, try to replan. So, okay, so we're going to need some sticks. Let's go ahead and throw that charcoal in the pile. Pop that in there. And now we've got loads of sticks now. See, our pile's getting bigger and bigger. We've got over 37,000 sticks. So more than enough. I'm going to take out, say, 4 stacks to begin with. That should be plenty. Alright, and then as I mentioned in a previous video, you don't really need to kind of mow the grass before you build. So I'm not going to this time. I'll mow around it later once we get the footprint down. But what I'm envisioning is a fence similar to that fence over there on the right side of this building, and then a large building kind of connected to it, made out of timber, which is why we have all the timber made ahead of time. So let's go ahead and see if we can plan this. Now see, our grid, if we recall, is kind of heading in this direction. So we do have to kind of build sort of off center from the road, which, is just how it is. So let's see, I think I'll start, I don't think I'll need a whole lot of room for the animals. Just need a little gated area for them to wander about. Oops, what did I just do? Foundation. Okay. So I guess, that kind of looks like it should probably be enough if I just do. Let's just start here and we'll figure it out. So 1, 2, 3. I was thinking also like a 3x3 building. I don't want it to be as big as the house because I think that just be unnecessary. But it does need to be big enough to hold the 2 machines that I have in mind for it. So we'll start with 3x3 and see if that's enough. I've also already built ahead of time the machine that we're going to put in here. So before we even put up walls, we'll test that to see if it's going to fit. So that's pretty good size. And then you can kind of imagine there being a fence that goes around over there, holding the animals in. So let's give that a shot. I'll go back up to get the machine. I guess I can turn that grid off for now. can also check on the repair of our axe while we're up here. Yep, that's good to go. Get the next one started. Charcoal, of course. That's okay. A lot of times I have charcoal over here, but I just got done putting it down, so I'll just deal with it later. We've got an axe, so we're good. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. We need this. So as you can see, I've pre-made some fencing. I've got my ironworks already made, so let's go place that and see what it looks like as far as size. Let's just take a look at the placement of this. I really don't like the way it's off kilter like that, but there's not a lot that we can do other than maybe if we build towards the house, but then where where do you put the fence? So I think it's going to be all right. So we'll go with it. Just a little odd. Actually, you know what? I think I am going to do that. I'm going to go a little bit closer to the house. Hey, butterflies. Okay, so that means that we can, because we don't really need this right now. We can get rid of this one. How do we? That's weird. Is that not what I thought? I don't think that's what I thought it was. It's a sledgehammer, right? I mean, okay. I'm a little confused because I thought that's what this was. Iron construction hammer. Steel construction hammer. So, okay, so this is just a weapon and nothing more. So I'll probably get rid of that. That's okay. I have my wood hammer, I'm sure. And I mentioned in an earlier video that's honestly all you need anyways. I just figured might as well use it, but or did I get rid of it? We'll just make a new one. Why do I still have a torch? Alright, we'll sell that too while we're at it. Yeah, I don't see the wood hammer. So we'll make one. Let's see, what does it take? There it is. Oh yeah, we already have exactly what we needed, in fact. So, oh, okay. We're gonna make a legendary wood hammer. That's okay. I don't really care anymore. So there we go. Perfect. All right, let's go back and get rid of the extra on this. That's what you need to do. So when you have a little graphic lag there, when you have the hammer equipped, you just right click and that breaks it down. Of course, it clears that grass all the way around it. You know what I might do, just for uniformity's sake? Kind of thinking what we'll do is we'll make the kind of dirt border for free. So I don't think it'll grow back. Plenty of sticks, I might as well. I'm not even paying attention to the way the floors are going. Nice. Okay. So now we can just take our hammer, break those off. We certainly don't need a building this big, it's even bigger than the house. I might use this trick to, well, actually, yeah, I think I am going to. So I'm gonna leave that one there so I can build off it later. I was just thinking to myself, you know, we kind of want dirt as the ground for the animals to be kind of walking around in. So, and I don't want to have to lay the path down, so we'll just do it that way. So okay, so now we have our, oh wow, okay, so here's our building, and you can see that it's going to take up the majority of the interior of this building, which is fine, because that's what the whole, pretty much the whole point of it is. And then there'll be maybe another couple buildings. Maybe I'll do like a weapons repair bench and then an armory, and that'll just be kind of like our weapons factory. But this is good. I'm not going to place it just yet because there's a lot of work that still needs to be done. But this is a good start. So let's see. I just realized that I am a little thirsty, so I'm going to go ahead and get some water here. Okay. And I've got lots of food. I've got a lot of food stuffed in the cold storage. I haven't cooked it yet. That's the last of the cooked food I have, so I'll probably get some of that going here in a minute. But let's go ahead and continue our build. So we know that the animal pin can basically be represented by the spots that we have kind of cleared up this way. So if we went like this here and here, we could even go here, here, and there. That goes just over the road, so I kind of don't want to do that. But that should be big enough. I mean, you know, you kind of have to imagine a fence that goes the perimeter of this and back to the house. That should be plenty big enough, I think. So let's go ahead and knock this down. If not, we can always, you know, expand it a little bit. I think that's going to be plenty big enough. Okay. So that's kind of what it would look like. We can build a fence basically that surrounds all that brown area there. I think that'll be enough. We're not going to have that many animals. Okay. So let's go ahead and build some walls. So if we have our doors here, let's go ahead and build our walls now. Remember, I always start with the corners because it's just easier to kind of tell where things are going to be. Okay. Can build a door here. I mean, it doesn't have to be a double door. We can just do like that. I was thinking also maybe a door this way to the animals. We don't need a door there, but we can do a window. Not that you'll be able to see out of it because the stinking machine's there. And in fact, you know what I want to do? I want to put windows on this side too. Oops, I just... Okay. I just broke the door down for no reason. Alrighty. There's that. Now, because the building, the machine is so big, what I want to do is a second floor. So let's go ahead and do that. I was debating with myself whether or not that would look weird. What do you guys think? Does that look weird? That does look weird. I'm just gonna go with a regular. Let's be fine. I don't mind doing it there. Do it like that. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't think a third window makes sense. Okay. Now we just need the roof. We have a 3x3. Stick with the same kind of roof. Oops. That makes it nice and easy. So do we put a... Not loud train. Okay, so I mean, we put a little cap on it. I don't know if that would look weird or not. Or you just make it flat. Oh, I was just thinking we put another set of walls and then the cap just try to disguise it as a church, but it's really just a weapons factory. They'll never know. But no, I won't do that. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and do a flat roof. Like that. Okay. So that's pretty good. I have no idea if I have enough timber made in order to get through this. I'm going to try. I'll probably be pausing long enough to try that out. What? Oh. Okay. Because I think it's going to take a while. But let me go ahead and get started on that. And I will see how long this takes. Okay, so this is actually coming along quite quickly. As you can tell, I've made a lot of progress already. And we're going to have plenty enough timber made, and then some really, which is fine because we can use it for other things. I was a little concerned that we wouldn't have enough, but the floor was expensive, 16 boards per unit, but then these have all taken about 4 boards per unit, which is, much less, and so that sure helps a lot. Of course, each board is like 10 wood, so it's a lot of material. So almost done here. Ooh, can I even reach that? Jump into it? I might have to build a staircase or something to reach that. Let's see. I don't know if this will work or not, but let's try it. Oh, I can. Nice. Nice. Okay. Now we can just pop. And one last thing we gotta put on. That's this. Very nice. Okay, so let's have a look. Step back and take a look at our new building. Very cool. Actually looks really nice. It came along pretty neat. Okay, so now we need doors, we need windows, and we need to put our giant factory thing in here. So let's just place that real quick so I can get the weight out of my backpack. I'll put it right here in the back, like that. Very cool. All right. So I'll put some more things in here real soon, but let's get the windows done and the doors as well. Now the question becomes, do we do? Here's log doors. I don't think I can do anything else. I haven't researched timber or anything. But I think a log door might look weird. Honestly, it probably doesn't matter. Let's go do logs. It'll be faster and easier to do that. What does it take? It requires 80 wood. No problem. This tree's cut Yeah, maybe we'll get some more treasure maps along the way too. Where are all the big trees at? Get nothing but like 2 logs at a time. Seriously. Like, I'm surprised because there's like nothing but little trees. Not even Alright. Just keep plugging along then, I guess. Enough. Quite. Getting there. My goodness. Yeah, I mean, normally there's several large, thick trees that we usually get the logs from, but that is not the case this time. So I'm just chopping down all these little ones. I've never really paid attention as to whether or not, like, they have to mature. To be honest, I did do a lot of chopping earlier to get all that timber, so I suppose it's possible. I don't expect the game to be really that advanced where the trees have to go through stages or anything, so I don't think that's the case. Maybe it's just random. Finally, okay. So, and of course we need 2, don't we? Oh my gosh. You know, I'm not doing that. There. This is what we're looking for. A big old tree. See how much easier it is to get 80 wood from one of those? My goodness. Okay. Okay, so we'll have that, and then let's see. We need to count up the windows that I need. So I'm just going to do this from the inside. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 small windows, it looks like. And we have the doors. This, by the way, is really awesome. I upgraded it earlier today. Check all this water out. This is the max upgrade that you can get, but we should be good on water. I have a problem there anymore. Let's see, we need to buy windows. What did I say? 8 of them, right? Okay, so that's on its way. Let's go ahead and place the doors while we're waiting for that to happen. And we can kind of get a sense for how many fence we need. I think I made 10 earlier, which is not going to be enough, but it's a start. I don't think it'll be enough. I'll go up there and grab it. Try it out. This is a smoker. I'll place that at some future point. Okay. So we don't need that anymore. Hey, you know what I'm going to do? Take the elevator down. Alright. I like that door. It's pretty nice. It's not that different. Okay, so I'd like to do... Let's start this way. Let's go like this. Come on. Play nice. Come on. There it goes. Definitely going to need to make more of these, but that's okay. We have plenty of timber to do that with. But we got to get the start going. I think you kind of see where I'm going with this now. So this will be where the animals kind of roam around. And then what I've already made a trough and a I don't even know what the other thing's called, honestly. I made these things. Let me show you. Where is it at? furniture. I made a watering trough and a feeding trough. That's what I mean to say. Because, you know, in one of our previous episodes, I had a horse, Alpo, standing out here, and he died. He died of thirst, unfortunately, while I was out treasure hunting, so I want to try to prevent that going forward. Alright. I'll try to prevent myself from dying of thirst, too, so there we go. I'm going to go ahead and just make a few more fences while we're on the subject. I guess let's just make, I guess, 10 more. I really don't know how many we'll make, but we'll need, but it's fine. Alright, this is coming along nicely, guys. Look at this. We actually have ourselves a legit homestead farm happening. So I'm pretty happy with the progress. I think I'm going to end it here because we did a lot in a short period of time. If you like the video, don't forget to click like down below. If you haven't already subscribed, we'd love to have you join us. And thanks for watching. I always appreciate it. And we'll talk to you next time.